persons from north, east, south, west. They will share their thoughts about this 131st Indian Section Convention. The first speaker is, as usual, from east, Brother Purnachandra Baral from Bhubaneswar Lodge. Professor Purnachandra Baral, kindly share your thought in 2 minutes.
Where is he? He's coming. Very related to. He will say that. No, you come here. Come, let's.
Beloved brothers and sisters, I do not stand here to deliver a speech or indulge in stock taking. I do like to share my experiences with you and express my gratitude to the organizers of this Theosophical Society Convention. The organizers, including Mr. Pradeep ji, have not left any stone unturned to make it a grand success. I have been the life member, delegates, participant of many national, international, state level conferences. Being the Deputy Director of School and Mass Education of Government of Odisha, I have also organized many official meetings, review meetings, conferences of educational officers, DPCs, etc. But my experience here is based on a comparative analysis. Everybody organizes. Here I find a difference. Though me and my wife have been associated with the TS and TOS, although we are active members of the Rotary Club, of the Inner Valley Club of Bhubaneswar, here we find a difference. I feel pride and I go beyond joy, pleasure, happiness, and I do want to carry ecstasy to Bhubaneswar and preach it. I have been associated with this organization since last 10 years. I am familiar with the writings and names of Madam Blavatsky, Dr. Annie Besant, Alcott, Colonel Alcott, and particularly Leadbeater and J. Krishnamurti. I have researched on them while writing articles for publication in international journals, magazines. I do refer them, though I have never attended this organization's conference. Very recently, me and my wife have officially become the member of TS, though my wife has been the life member of TOS since last 10 years. But I do feel a difference here, which I would like to carry it to them. Here, I am feeling pride of being in the midst of vibrant souls with the immortal souls of Madam Blavatsky, Dr. Besant, Leadbeater, Alcott, J. Krishnamurti overhead. I do believe in their existence. I do believe that this mega function would not have been a grand success without the grace of Baba Vishwanath and the sincerity, compassion to mankind of the organizers. Thank you all for your patient hearing.
Brother Narayanan from Visakhapatnam. Brother Narayanan from Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh.
Oh, I thought
not
Mr.
this
Narayanan
Narayan.
is coming here.
Yeah, young person from.
2 minutes.
Where is he? Is he in the audience? Brother Narayanan from Visakhapatnam. Well, he is not available. Then Archana Munshi from Jyoti Lodge, Bombay. Please.
नमस्कार सभी वडील बंधु और भाई और बहनों, जैसे हमारे यहाँ हुआ है ब्रदरहुड, बहुत आनंद आया। ये मेरा पहली बार है और एक विश्व बंधुत्व की जो बात होती है यह मुझे साक्षात दिखा। मैं खूब खूब आभारी हूँ यहाँ के आयोजकों का, किसी का भी नाम भूल ना जाऊं इसलिए सभी का कह रही हूँ, सब छोटे से लेके बड़े तक। और ख़ासकर से मुझे प्रभावित किया ये छोटे बच्चों ने, स्काउट्स वाले, इतनी सुंदरता से प्रेम से वो लोग ने हम सबको अच्छे से खिलाया पिलाया। और यहाँ के आयोजकों का मैं तहे दिल से अब खूब धन्यवाद करती हूँ। इतना सुंदर वातावरण, इतनी पवित्र भूमि में, इतने पवित्र थॉट के साथ मैं बहुत कुछ यादें और बहुत कुछ सीखे हम सब की तरह यहाँ से लेकर जा रही हूँ। खूब धन्यवाद, मिलते रहेंगे।
Then Sister Sasmaja Tiwari, Pragyan Lodge, Lucknow.
आप सभी को मेरा प्रणाम। ये मेरा पहला अवसर है जब मैंने किसी कन्वेंशन को अटेंड किया है और लगभग पिछले 20 वर्षों से थियोसॉफी के साहित्य को मुझे पढ़ने का एक अवसर मिलता रहा है मेरी वसुमती दीदी की सहायता से। लेकिन ये 3 दिन उन 20 वर्षों पर बहुत भारी हैं। मेरे 20 वर्षों का अध्ययन कुछ भी नहीं है जो आज मैंने प्रश्नोत्तर के सेशन में और यहाँ के जो लेक्चर्स हैं उन्होंने जो मुझे एक दृष्टि प्रदान की है, उसके लिए केवल मैं ये कह रही हूँ आपसे कि मैं आंतरिक रूप से इतनी समृद्ध होकर जा रही हूँ कि ये जो मेरी इनर रिचनेस है इसे मैं शब्द नहीं दे सकती। आज सुबह के सेशन में तो बहुत उन प्रश्नों के समाधान मिले जो बहुत सारे लोगों के मन में यूं ही चलते रहते हैं। और हम जिस यूनिवर्सल ब्रदरहुड की बात करते हैं, अगर हम उसे बहुत गंभीर धरातल पर नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं तो उसे समझने का एक बड़ा सुंदर सूत्र सुबह जो तरल मुंशी भाई ने एक प्रस्तुति दी, उसमें उन्होंने एक पंक्ति बोली थी, मैं तुझ में हूँ तू मुझ में है, तू मुझ में है मैं तुझ में हूँ। मुझे लगता है कि कुछ नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं और अगर इस सूत्र की डोर को पकड़ करके भी हम चलते हैं तो शायद हम उस यूनिवर्सल ब्रदरहुड को बहुत हद तक न सिर्फ जान सकते हैं वरन हम उसे आत्मसात कर सकते हैं। इसी के साथ मेरे बहुत सारे आपको प्रणाम, आभार, धन्यवाद। और थियोसॉफी जिस तरह से नई पीढ़ी, हमारे जो युवा साथी हैं वो जिस तरह से इस ओर आ रहे हैं, उसे देखकर ये तो लगता है कि हम बहुत दूर तक जाने वाले हैं। ये बहुत लंबी यात्रा है और ये जो हमारे बैठे हुए सभी स्तंभ हैं, इन्होंने हमें वो आधार भूमि दी है कि युवा पीढ़ी उसे लेकर बहुत आगे जाएगी। मुझे बहुत नाम याद नहीं है, लेकिन प्रदीप जी और कृतिका, मुझे नहीं पता कौन से लॉज के हैं, लेकिन उन्हें सुनकर मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। बहुत सुंदर तरीके से प्रदीप जी ने कल अपनी बात कही और भी लोग थे जिनके नाम मुझे याद नहीं हैं। तो बड़े लोग तो धन्यवाद और आभार के पात्र हैं, लेकिन वो युवा पीढ़ी भी आभार और धन्यवाद की पात्र है जो इस भौतिकवादी युग में इन बातों की ओर अपने ध्यान को लेकर चल रही है और चल ही नहीं रही है, उनके प्रति बहुत गंभीर है। तो आप सबको पुनः प्रणाम, आभार और धन्यवाद।
Our treasurer, Brother Narayan ji, on this conference.
I am treasurer, but I am not going to talk about the money. You may be wondering how a treasurer can talk about theosophy, because it deals with the currency and money and banks. One thing I wanted to tell you that there are two components in us. One dies in time, one survives the time. The ego and the soul. The Chaitya Purusha, the Upanishad tells. In ardent declaration, if you see the mission statement, a deeper awareness is required. Then only you will be useful to the society. Otherwise, subjectively, you have the intellectual knowledge of what is theosophy and all the creation, all those things. But how far you are connected with your inner, what you call the soul, the Chaitya Purusha, that's the realization we have to make when we are alive in time and space on earth. So your idea should be, apart from the intellectual, philosophical knowledge, we should get into contact with our soul and try to find out what is our Swadharma and what is our Swabhava. So everybody should try to have an intensive subjective awareness. We are in the objective world. The ego is managing your objective world. Your subjective world is inside. Until you get connected, surrender your outer being to the soul, we are halfway through. So read all literature, do all, whatever practices you feel like, but make sure that you make a progress before we meet the next Indian convention. Thank you.
Sister Uma Bhattacharya ji.
नमस्कार। आज सुबह हमने काफ़ी अपनी बातें करी और मुझे बड़ी खुशी हुई जब हमारे एक यहाँ के सहभागी प्रतिभागी ने बोला कि वो लोग बहुत लाभान्वित हुए जो हमारा सुबह का प्रश्नोत्तर सेशन था। इनफैक्ट प्रश्नोत्तर सेशन में ये चीज़ें सारी हमने जो कवर कर ली। अब मैं एक दूसरे एस्पेक्ट पे बात करूँगी कि हम लोगों का ये जो आयोजन था, जो इंडियन सेक्शन की तरफ से हमने अपने प्रतिभागियों के लिए, सहभागियों के लिए हमने व्यवस्था की थी। आप लोग उसमें ज़रूर इंटरेस्टेड होंगे। तो ये जो अरेंजमेंट था, ये होल हार्टेडली, जो मैं सुबह भी कह रही थी कि राइट फ्रॉम नीचे से लेकर ऊपर तक सब एकजुट होकर आप लोग यहाँ कंफर्टेबल रहें, आप लोगों को खाना अच्छा हो, आप लोग यहाँ एंजॉय करें, इसके लिए हमने यह प्रयास किया है। और प्रयास करने के बाद खुशी तब मिलती है जब हम देखते हैं कि जो प्रयास हमने किया उससे हमारे अतिथिगण संतुष्ट हैं, खुश हैं और वो कुछ लेके जा रहे हैं। तो ये एक बहुत ही आनंद और गर्व का विषय है कि भारतीय शाखा की तरफ से आयोजित इस 131st कन्वेंशन, इंडियन सेक्शन कन्वेंशन की हम लोग पूरी सफलता, हम सोचते हैं उसने पूरी सफलता के चरम पर पैर रखा और आप लोग इसमें साक्षी बने। तो मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद के साथ मैं अपनी वाणी को विराम देती हूँ। धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू, धन्यवाद। अभी मेरा टर्न। Dear brothers and sisters, I am very grateful to International Vice President Dr. Deepa Padhi for accepting our request to become the chief guest of 131st Indian Section Convention, as well as to deliver few speeches here. I am also grateful to our President Pradeep H. Gohil for his timely guidance whenever I seek it, whenever I require it, and his love for all the committee members. We have a convention committee members, Brother Narayanji and Sister Umaji. They are also like pillars, helping whenever we require assistance. I want to thank and express my gratitude to everyone who has been a part of this journey to complete 131st Indian Section Convention. Sister Chandraprabha and others are there. We have decided in the EC meeting at Bhavali. So from there, from today we are concluding. It is a long journey. As you know, every drop in the ocean counts. And I will never forget those who helped us in sailing through these difficulties. Deserve a few rewards. There are unknown workers who clean the campus, put colors here and there in the walls. Contractors like Jagannath Chauhan, day and night he completed many unfinished work. Then the sweepers, our own sweeper and his wife, he always from morning to evening sweep the floors. Then the gardeners who taken lot of pains. Then there are workers like Binod, Anil, Pujan, Dular. Day and night they are working for our comfort. No gratitude, thanks, appreciation are sufficient to person like Atul Kumar Singh, section officer of Basant Kanya Mahavidyalaya, who was in charge of accommodation of all the delegates. Brother S.N. Dar, EC member, council member, who is in charge of Bhojanshala, and the caterer Rajan Gupta, who is in charge of serving food, and S.N. Dar, who is in charge of tents, this which we have marked everywhere. Brother Rajkumar Pandey, his wife Madhu Pandey, always ready to help whenever whoever asked them in their own ways. My young brothers like Om Prakash, charge of all the computer works, and there are others like who are rendering 24/7 service full day, like Chunalal, plumbing and arranging waters. Then Santosh Jadhav, who is in charge of security, medical and also other works. His wife Urmila, Mintu electricity. All these things they have taken a lot of pains to help us. I will be ungrateful if I forget mention the role played by the speakers who deliver speeches, lectures. After they are informed when the program was finalized, and they prepared very hard and arrived here after a long journey with a lot of pains, like Monica Vakrev. Her train was delayed for 24 hours plus. The delegates also, who are here from all parts of India, in spite of the difficulties in journey, stayed here a little uncomfortable because it is not their homes. We all know all journey is not comfortable, all types of journey. Though painful, but ultimately it is joyous. And you are joyous at your inner level, unconsciously, though unconsciously. Special thanks to Sister Vijay Lakshmi from Salem, performing the Bharat Samaj Puja, Brother T.K. Nair, and Subhas Bharti and his co-workers waiting you all at railway station. Vinita, Sister Vinita and Dr. Rachna, who are in charge of press. We have a convention committee members, all we have a different committees. I am very thankful all the committee members who have done a lot of works to complete this convention. And these participants in cultural program, what a beautiful presentation. I am grateful to Brother Taral Munsiji, who has performed a one-act play, putting all his efforts, coming here from all the way from Bombay and perform his work here. So, as we already mentioned that every drop in the ocean counts. I have some may be left out, so each one is helpful to us, and we have great convention. As per our capacity we perform. So from the core of my heart, I appreciate each and everyone who are present here. So before I end, I quote one sentence which one of our inner founders mentioned. If anyone is here can know that. He says, you have done all you could. You have done all you could. And that is as much as we ever intend asking of anyone. We have a limitation. We have some kind of, because of a problem in Banaras. Still then we tried our best. Thank you all. Now I request our President, Indian section, to say a few words and conclude this Indian section convention.
Brothers and sisters of the Indian section, first of all, I must thank Pradeep ji very much for his concluding remarks and very meticulously thanking everyone. Still, I'm sure there are some people that he might have missed. For example, our photographer who has come all the way from Delhi. He has gone beyond his duty to take all the photographs which we can all cherish for years to come. I will, of course, thank you all from the bottom of my heart for coming and attending this. I know you people have come from so far places. There are people that have come from Assam, people who have come from Karnataka, people who have come from Rayalaseema Federation, I mean all over our country. And you've taken all this effort to come here so that we can all meet and we can all enjoy together and work on the brotherhood which we believe. There is a Nobel Peace Laureate who once said, walk together, talk together, meet together, eat together, stay together, play together. Then and only then shall we have brotherhood and peace. I think you have all met each other, you have all been eating together, you've all been staying together. I'm sure we have contributed to the world fraternity of brotherhood. That is our goal. I cannot end this convention before thanking the man behind creating it, Pradeep Mahapatra. He has worked He's one person from the day it was decided in the executive committee that we will have Pradeep ji, who will be our conference officer. And it's a big honor to be a convention officer for our Indian section. He had started to work sincerely. He had only this in his mind. I have heard from people close to him that day and night he was thinking of this, at night he was dreaming of this. And he wanted all of you to attend, and he wanted a lot of people to come. Well, indeed, Pradeep ji, a total attendance and registration of 755 delegates. You have created a record that is going to be very hard to beat in future by anyone. I've been told that he worked so hard during the day that as soon as he went back to his home, he would fall asleep in the bed. Such was his dedication, such was his hard work. I think we must also give credit to his better half, Sister Mitalini ji. Can you please stand up? She deserves a lot of credit because she spared Pradeep ji for us. She helped him in every possible way so that he didn't have to worry about anything other than this convention. I thank you very much, Mitalini ji, for the kind of sincerity with which you carried out your role as the partner of Pradeep ji. Needless to say, my thanks to all of you for everything. You were all very, very accommodative. You did not complain. You know, that's one of the things I was wondering. I didn't receive complaints about anything. This time it was a very different kind of a convention. You all went on telling good things about food, good things about your stay, and I really appreciate that. But I know there are areas which we can improve upon. By all means, tell that to us. We will do it better when we meet again. I'm sure in the future also, as I have been telling, we must have a meeting like this. Not just a meeting at Adyar, but a meeting at the headquarters of the Indian section at Varanasi. And I hope we will be able to continue this tradition of having a convention over here. Thank you all very much from the bottom of my heart. Until we meet again, I declare this convention closed.
Sir. So there are some very sincere and dedicated workers. We will mark always here and there. He is Chandrakant, our PA2 principal became. All this management, stage management, he is in charge. Big, clean, loud. Then with him is Sakhi and another brother. So 3 are in management of this stage management with the able guidance of Umaji. So all this, whatever, wherever, the chair, putting it and removing it, it is their work. So we should have a big hand to Chandrakant Chakravarti and Sakhi and their another work friend. Okay, Dhanyavad.
Brother U.S. Pandey ji. Pandey, you can, both of you can be here. Yeah, both of you can be here. So you can respectively distribute. So Akansha Dashmesh, after you collect it, please here, we'll have a group photo. हाँ गुड्डू कर रही है There. Miss Mridula Naik. Akansha, be here. Miss Mridula Naik. Done? Okay. So, Miss Mridula Naik, be there. Miss Shrestha Panda. Miss Mona Kapoor. Sri Rahul Bashni. Sri Sushil Sharma. Harsh कहाँ है? Miss Sushma Sharma and Harsh Sharma. He's Harsh's mom. हाँ, so उनका बेटा है वो. उन दोनों का दे दीजिए. Miss Miss Swani Mahapatra. And I've got a couple of left out with me. I'll distribute it personally. So, I request all our Prior Sludge members to please come on the stage, so we'll have a group photograph. All our members. Then after this distribution, we have a special poem recitation. और what?
इनका इंट्रोडक्शन कराना है बस.
अच्छा, इंट्रोडक्शन करना है.
करा दो बीच में.
हाँ, आप करते रहिए.
आइए.
चलिए.
ये जो हाँ क्या नाम है?
सतीश कुमार गौतम.
सतीश भाई
गौतम साउंड.
इन्होंने जो पूरी लाइट, माइक और पूरी व्यवस्था बिना प्रिपरेशन के दोनों सांस्कृतिक प्रोग्राम कल और आज संभाली है, वाकई में बहुत काबिल तारीफ है. तालियां. आइए.
गौतम लिट्टी रियाज.